Hey, welcome back to a new video.
You might be surprised to see us so soon.
But we've decided to take a challenge on and vlog every day for June. Is June in it?
Yes, June.
Yeah, June. So we decided to vlog every day in June. We think this is going to be really hard for us, but we've been doing 2 a week and we've been pretty comfortably doing that. We managed to do a recording yesterday and edit it this morning, so it's about midday already today, so we've kind of let some of today up. But let me quickly show you, we're just uploading a video now. It's nearly uploaded, but I don't know, it's gone really dark, you can't even see anything. What's going on here? Yeah, anyway, it's uploading. You can see the screen's on. So we've been uploading the video today.
So excuse the pyjamas.
Yeah, excuse the pyjamas indeed. So today we're actually going to carry on reorganising the van. Obviously yesterday we didn't get it all done, we kind of stopped halfway through to go and see our parents, but that was worth it. Yeah, so we're going to carry on reorganising it. I don't think it'll take us too long. But yeah, I think the idea for today, reorganise the van, then maybe go out for a sunset walk later. Especially because it's supposed to be quite like dull and maybe even some rain over the next few days. So yeah, we're going to try and make the most of today.
But first things first, I need to get out of my pyjamas.
I know I said in the video a couple of days ago that we was going to actually get rid of this curtain. But the more it's up, the more it's actually growing on me. So like at night it's pretty useless, especially obviously when you're around somewhere where it's a bit more public and people might be walking past at night. But like in the daytime it's actually fine because it's darker inside the van than it is outside the van. So like now I just got changed and I can just pull this curtain across and no one can actually see in. Or if we leave the van we can just pull that curtain across as well and no one can actually see through the front window that it's actually a camper van. So it kind of hides it a little bit. So we're not too sure now, we might end up keeping it. But yeah, if you have any ideas, let us know in the comments below. One thing we always forget when we're making videos is getting thumbnails. We never ever get them when we're actually doing the recording. It's always after the fact. We've edited the video, uploaded it, then we're like, oh damn it, we need to get a thumbnail. Always do it.
Before we actually start tidying up the van, we're going to do our daily walk to the bins.
Ew, cooks.
I'm waiting for something to change. 'Cause when I'm not here, it's like I'm falling. And I don't know why I feel pain. 'Cause when I'm not here, I keep on falling.
So we've just finished lunch. Now it's time to actually get on with some work and start tidying up the van.
Alright, so first things first is to sort out this situation with the spatulas and the spoons and cooking utensils, because these are very annoying. At the minute they're stored in the cupboard where we keep our cutlery, but obviously they're not exactly the smallest of things, and they just always get in the way and stuff. So what I'm going to do is get some string, which I've got here, get some string, and then just tie a little loop into the top of this. And then attach the loop to these little magnet hooks that we've got. We bought these off, where did we buy them from? eBay. We bought them off eBay. We got about 8, I think we did, for 6-7 quid, I think it was, something like that. But yeah, they're really good. You can just stick them on the side and they're really strong. Definitely strong enough to hold one of these up. This is what we're using to actually hold the curtain up, because we haven't drilled any holes into the van for the curtain. So yeah, we're just using these. So I'm going to stick them to the roof and then be able to dangle the utensils off, because at the minute they don't kind of fit on. So if you look there, obviously they sit at an angle and you don't want that. So yeah, we're just going to add a bit of string on it so they fit on a bit better.
Yeah, I've been waiting in silence to see a little bit of.
And that's it, just a simple little knot, nothing too complex. It's only obviously just got to hang on. We've got to trim the tag ends of that, and that should be solid.
Yeah, I've been
There you go, now they fit on perfectly, so when that's actually up straight, they'll just dangle nicely. Just got to do the same to the other one now. Actually, I can quickly show you, can you see over here? There you go, that's basically how they'll be, just dangling like that. Yeah, so that's how they'll be quick and easy, just shove them up there out of the way, just above the cooker, nice and easy to get home.
I keep searching. I need you to be a friend, so I feel safe and sound.
There we go, quick and easy job. Only took, what, a few minutes, and that was it, done. But saves a lot of hassle in the long run. So I'm going to do the exact same thing with all our measuring cups and measuring spoons and stuff as well, because at the minute, so as you can see, all these are individual and they just kind of get lost in amongst the other stuff. So they have little holes at the end. I'm just going to run some string through that and tie all them together as well so they don't get lost, make it a bit neater.
Next to you, I'm delight.
Oh, no. Let go of the wrong end. Start again.
Bit of fire, but all I see is you.
There we go, same done to that. That means I can just get whichever spoon I want and I'm not going to lose the other ones. And when I want any of them, they should all be together, which will be easier to get hold of. I don't actually know why I never did this before, because even when we was in the flat, this used to do my head in. Another nice, quick and easy job done.
So we had loads of these pots, plastic pots, when we were in the flat, so we kind of tried to reuse them instead of buying some new stuff. But the problem is, because we're using it with our cutlery in it, there's holes in the side and they always keep falling out. And plus, it's a nightmare to find forks and spoons and knives whenever we have lunch. So what we're going to do, use these elastic bands to tie them all together, so that it should be a bit easier to actually find them. We hope, anyway. We'll see if that actually does work, but I think it should be better. I'll quickly take these out. Yep, that should hold them ones together. See? I told you they always fall out. So that's what it looks like now. It still is a little bit messy, but hopefully it'll be easier to actually find them, so we can just pick them up and pull one out. So when we first moved in the van, we put loads of stuff in here. It is actually the cupboard for our knives and forks and some of our cleaning products and stuff like that. But we also put in there some of our toiletries. I don't really want them in there, so I'm going to take them out. And I've got another one of my special boxes. And I'm going to put some of the scouring pads and things like that in it, some of the loose bits, just so they're all in one place, because this little bottle here is one of the nightmares. It always falls out, so I'm going to put it in there, then that should hopefully be out of the way. Look how much stuff we've got in that. That's really heavy, so I definitely need to sort that out, maybe actually minimise that down a bit too. But that's basically the cupboard's empty now, so I've just got to put it back in there. That's it. Now I've got these put in there too, but apart from that, that's literally near enough an empty cupboard again now. Leave that box down there please, babe.
There you go.
Thank you. But yeah, now we've got plenty of room left in there now, so we can actually maybe put some of our sauces and stuff in there too. We'll definitely find something to put in there, but that makes it a lot more easier and a lot more cleaner, and we'll be able to actually find things that we want, and hopefully when we're trying to actually get in stuff won't fall out, like that bottle of Zaflora. But yeah, I'm happy with that one. So we've had our new pans now for a couple of days. They've just been sitting in my mum's house. We haven't actually put them into the van yet, so this is the time to put them in. We were going to test them out yesterday when we were driving just to make sure they were fine, but we didn't. We got a bit too lazy and we couldn't bother to get them. So I'm going to put them in now, and hopefully we'll test them out in a couple of days on the road and make sure they don't slip around too much, because like I mentioned in the video before, they do obviously slip around these lids. We think it'll be fine because they've got loads of stuff around them to stop them really from falling over and these actually properly coming off. Should be fine, but we'll obviously have to have a look in a couple of days. So we've also got this in there at the minute, our flour. Don't plan really putting it in there all the time. Do plan on putting it in our food cupboard, but for the time being it can sit in here. We've got plenty of room in there. It's actually quite nice to actually declutter. I feel like I know where everything is and it's a lot easier to get to things in the cupboard. I forgot something. The frying pan, that needs to go in there too, that lives in there. So I'll quickly put that in there now. There we go. So we haven't recorded everything, but I'll give you a quick rundown of what we've actually been doing. So in this cupboard here, I've sorted out all the knives and forks, put my salt and pepper in there as well, so they're easy to get to. We always use them when we're cooking. This one down there we've not sorted out, that's just got the gas bottle and like the brush and stuff in there, so it's nothing really interesting in that one. In here is just our pots, our plates, and we've got some bowls back there. Not bowls, what do you call them? Storage, lunchbox things. for when we're on the road. I mean, we can make lunches when we're out and about. And then in here is like basically all our cooking stuff. So you've got the pots and pans and everything in that. And then in here, we've actually put our health and beauty stuff in this cupboard here, as well as our spices as well. So somehow we've actually managed to fit in there. Liam was telling me that I had too much health and beauty stuff, and to be honest, I don't really wear makeup, so I haven't got that with me. So I told him that he's actually doing quite well considering that I don't wear makeup, so that's less space for him, or less space taken up. So it's all managed to fit in, so I haven't got that much stuff, have I? He's smiling behind the camera. And then down here, this is the cupboard that we were going to use for our health and beauty stuff, but we've actually used it for all the big heavy stuff. So we've got loads of glass jars like this that we don't really want, that were in this cupboard before, but we don't really want them in there because they fell out the other day, and because the glass, they could break and it's just be a nightmare to clean up, and then you've probably got stains everywhere. So we put all our pots, all our sauces and tool stuff and our oil and stuff in there. We have got a biscuit barrel with us at the minute as well. We were going to chuck that before we left it in the flat, but we actually kept it. Might keep it now. We'll kind of see if it fits in there at the minute. It fits there now, but we might end up getting more stuff in. It doesn't have room, so that's kind of a one that might be leaving the van. And then down here is just our, oh, see, everything just falls out. Down here is just all our pots, all our tinned food. I haven't sorted that out today. That hasn't actually been open since we drove yesterday, so that's why everything's been falling out, which is why I want to get it down a little bit. So tonight we're going to be using a couple of tins up, so that's makes me happy.
So we ain't doing any more organising today. All we've got left to do is just this, like, I don't know what you call it, the storage thing, that we've just got that to do. This cupboard's fine. All under the bed is fine as well, from obviously when we redid the boxes and that lot, they're all sorted out. So now we're just going to cook some food because I am starving. Then just enjoy the last bit of sunset. We don't think we're going out for a walk now, because by the time we've eaten and stuff, the sun will be setting, so we're kind of just going to relax outside the van, I think, and watch it set. But what we've actually got to eat is Thai green curry paste, but this one is, I got this one from my dad, and he got it from someone, he doesn't eat anything like this, so he got it from someone who actually went to Thailand. So this will be actually quite interesting to try, just to see if there's any difference from the ones that you get here in the supermarkets or whatever, compared to one that you actually buy from Thailand. So yeah, all I'm chucking in it is just some broccoli, red onion, pepper, a red pepper, and some coconut milk. That's all I'm shoving in it. And then in the rice, I've just got some salt and a chicken stock cube just crumbled up in there as well. So that's all the food on cooking now. We're just going to end the video here, I think. Going to relax, enjoy the food. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.